Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Film Fans. In today's video, we're going to discuss the Hytale 4 block jump mode and how to play it. Make sure you watch right till the end. Now, without further ado, let's begin. A new blog post from Hytale has arrived, the Winter Development Update, which reveals a new mechanical prototypes for the character movement, a makeover of the game world design, and provides some additional details on the combat graphics that we saw last month. It looks like a seasonal stream of fresh Hytale information is ready to go through, so let's get right through to it. They want us as a community to see this as a kind of a new beginning, reintroducing us to the world that has now had years of development work and has changed in many ways. After all, the team wants Hytale to have an incredibly long lifespan, which is why they have worked tirelessly, conducting research on all aspects of design and technology to make sure that this set can stand the test of time and support a large community on multiple platforms. They discuss how some may fear or speculate that the development for mobile and console devices may include drawbacks or simplifications of the PC version that we were hoping for, but that's not the case. So we get an image of a player standing inside tall grass in Zone 1, surrounded by fireflies as we move on to the pole flesh, where they tell us a little bit more about the mechanics of the prototype that the team recently showed, like this one. Skills that they've chosen to call mantling. This is just one of the many new movement techniques that they're trying out now, where your character grabs a ledge that you wouldn't otherwise be able to jump onto and stands up. And with vast terrain planned, traversing the world can get boring with a single jump blocks by blocks, so having 2 or even 3 blocks of high jumps could provide a smoother exploration experience. While we see a 3-block cloak in this video below, the team confirms that from a certain perspective, it's possible to jump and put the cloak on 4 block high ledges, and these extended jumps even allow you to clear the gaps and obstacles longer, it seems, which will surely make parkour maps more dynamic and complex. I have a feeling that we can even charge our jump or hold the spacebar to increase the height. For example, tapping once can skip 1 block, while holding it for a second could be 2. As we read this, we get another picture of our family friends sitting on ledges in the new spa biome. Moreover, we're told about a stepped animation for the high slopes of a block, which means that the team's goal is to really make the ride smoother. They don't want to have you here every block that you get on. Move, especially when they're trying to focus and enjoy your surroundings. We've seen it that it works well in other games, and I always end up slipping where I can. Pair it with the cape or even the fighting skills that we saw earlier, and you can start visualizing just how awesome this game could be to play. Now let's move on to the terrain and biomes because we have new territory details. They really mean that they're experimenting with everything, all the time, to get it right. Even with World Gen, they went back to the precious earth grasses of Zone 1 and added tall rocky spires that we see on display in a couple of images here. So while most of our theories will still stand, some evidence may twist and change a little, so it will be nice to revisit those once we hear more details. Now on to all that important combat. The team does a good job of breaking down what we saw in the PvP clip, confirming just a few details that I'd pointed out prior, such as chaining special moves and jumps, speed being a vital component in battle, as well as, quote, dramatic reversals of fortune that can come up when somebody steps a little too close to a dangerous ledge. Let's watch the clip uninterrupted in 1080p with the full array of sound effects. The dagger-wielding player, of course, relies on dashing to evade damage rather than blocking. We have the leaping stab confirmed as a special attack, and of course dealing multiple attacks builds up the signature attack, which we broke down last time was a flurry of slashes. The club player is slower, so he must use strong movements and footwork to bring down to the dagger wielding. They stress once again that this is all work in progress, and of course, combat systems will continue to evolve until we get to a point closer to the launch. Alright, that's all for this video. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching.